Hi YouTube, this is Tim Unkert from unkerteducation.com here. In this video we're going to talk about lists in HTML. So first off, let's create a new file and let's call it lists.html. Okay, and my IDE is going to generate a little bit of boilerplate code. Don't worry about that. I'll just call this lists and let's get creating a list. Okay, I'm going to make a comment in HTML, and that's going to start with a left arrow bracket, exclamation, 2 dashes, and then the comment that I want. I'm going to start with an ordered list. I'm going to end the comment with 2 dashes and a right arrow bracket, like so. And you'll see that my IDE grays it out a little bit. Okay, that means it's not going to show up in the code. So to create an ordered list, we have an opening and closing OL tag. That signifies that we have an ordered list. And in between that, we have LI tags, which are also opening and closing, and those are list tags. So this would be list item 1. We could do another one. List item 2. We could do another one. List item 3, and so on. All right. Now, the default styling of an ordered list is numbers, and we can see that in our browser. If I go to View here, and I can open this in my browser. So let's take a look, and you see that we have the list items there. I'm going to zoom in on that. So this is the default styling of the ordered list. In HTML, you also have an unordered list. So let's create one of those, and I can do a shortcut, which is Control/ in my IDE to quickly generate a comment. I'm just going to make a comment. This is an unordered list, and an unordered list starts with an opening and closing UL tag. So I'm going to create a UL tag here, and that also has list items in between. So we have list item 1, list item 2, and let's do one more. Let's do list item 3. Okay, if I go back to my browser and see what this looks like, we can see that the default styling is with bullets. This can, of course, be changed in CSS later on, so don't necessarily pick the list based off the styling. Pick it off the structure of the document. Okay, there is one very less common list, which is the description list. So let's create a description list, which is also sometimes called a definition list. And that starts with an opening and closing DL tag. And in between that, we have a description term here. Talk about this. So let's say mountain lion, and I could give a DD tag, which would give the description. And that would be a large cat that lives in the Rocky Mountains and elsewhere. But anyways, for the points of this tutorial, okay, so we now see the definition list with the mountain lion and then definition here. Okay, we can do a couple of these. So if I want to do another one, let's do another description term. Let's do a bull shark, and then we'll go down here and do a DD, which is, let's just say it's the shark with the highest testosterone levels. So now if we go, we see we have multiple items in the list, and that's how it comes out. Now, one more thing you may want to do with lists, and I'm going to get rid of this stuff, is have a nested list. So let's make some room here. Let's make a comment that we're going to have a nested list, and then let's start with an unordered list. So let's do a UL tag. Let's have a couple list items. So I'll have a list item here, and I'm going to duplicate this line a few times. And after the third list item, let's say I want to nest a list. Well, I'm going to have to put the type of list in between the opening and closing LI tags for it to be valid HTML. A lot of people make mistakes on this. You do have to have the list that you're nesting in between the opening and closing LI tag. Let's say I wanted to nest an ordered list. So I could do my ordered list tag, and then I could say something like, this is a nested ordered list item. And let's make a few of those. Okay, maybe a couple more. Okay, and now if I go here, we see that the unordered list is the outer list, and the nested list here is the ordered list. So unordered on the outside, ordered on the inside, and you can do any combination of that and any amount of nesting. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.